Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 240 and this is my weekly meal plan episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. Hi everyone, welcome back to my weekly meal plan. If you're new here, each week I share the meal plan that I'm going to be making for my family for the upcoming week. The meal plan is just for dinners. I do rotate my recipes on a regular basis, so it's not always going to be something new. It's just what my family is going to be eating. So it's more just kind of to give you some motivation or some ideas to get your meal plan together, just to kind of make your life a little bit easier knowing what's for dinner. And it also saves a lot of money and wastes less food when you have your meals planned out for the week. The blog version of this meal plan with links to the recipes can also be found on my website, which is at lolasfrugallife.com. So this week's meal plan starts on Saturday, October 9th. So for Saturday, we're going to be doing baked teriyaki chicken, which is from allrecipes.com. And I really like making this recipe. I don't really make it in the summer. I make it in the fall and winter mostly because it does bake in the oven for quite a while and it can make your house get really hot. But I think it's just a really delicious way to make boneless chicken thighs in the oven. I like the way the teriyaki sauce comes out. It will seem thin at first when you're making it, but by the end it thickens up and it's really good. So we're going to do that, and then I'm also going to be making cheesy instant pot rice and vegetables, which is from thesaltymarshmallow.com. And I just kind of started adding this into the rotation recently. I tried it maybe a week or two ago. I forget when I first made this. It was the first time I had made it, but everybody really liked it, so that's probably going to become part of my regular rotation now. So for Sunday, I'm going to be doing sausage and peppers for a dozen, which is from allrecipes.com. And this is just sausage, peppers, onions, and sauce cooked in the crock pot, so it's super easy. This recipe is intended to make sausage sandwiches, so if you want to do that, you could get some rolls or whatever to make sandwiches. We're just going to serve it kind of like as a side dish with an easy ravioli bake. It's called Easy Ravioli Bake, and it's from bettycrocker.com. And it's one of those simple recipes where you just take like the raviolis and you like layer them like frozen raviolis. You put like a layer of sauce and frozen raviolis, then sauce, cheese, and then you do that like another time, and then you just bake it in the oven. It's really easy, so I figured the sausages can be cooking in the crock pot. Then I'll just throw together the ravioli bake when it's dinner time, pop it in the oven, and that'll be a really simple meal for Sunday. So that's that. For Monday, we are doing hamburgers. We do hamburgers every other Monday. I don't have a recipe to share. I just basically take ground beef and make it into a hamburger and cook it on the stovetop or on the grill, depending on the season. And I sometimes will put a little bit of McCormick hamburger seasoning on it, but other than that, I don't really go crazy. I just kind of make burgers. I'm also going to be cooking up some Impossible Burger for my daughter that doesn't eat meat, so she'll have that for her burger. And then I'm going to be doing oven for fresh seasoned potato wedges, which is from allrecipes.com. It's pretty much just what we always make with hamburgers. They're really good and they're easy to make. And it's kind of good because you can have that cooking in the oven while you're doing the burgers on the stovetop or on the grill or whatever. And then I'm also just going to do a can of pork and beans with that. For Tuesday, we're going to do tacos. We do some type of Mexican theme every Tuesday, so this week's meal is tacos. Again, this one I don't really have a recipe to share. I just cook up some ground turkey. I don't even use taco seasoning anymore. I just season it with like seasoned salt and some chili powder, and I think it tastes good just like that. And then, of course, I serve it with some hard shells, soft shells. I put out some cheese and sour cream and taco sauce and avocado and all that kind of stuff. And then I will usually make some refried beans also, and then that way my one daughter that doesn't eat the taco meat will put that in her taco so we can all eat something for dinner. Okay, so then Wednesday we are doing bacon wrapped barbecue shrimp, which is from allrecipes.com. This is such a quick, easy meal. You basically just season the shrimp and you bake it on a baking sheet in the oven. You're supposed to wrap the shrimp with the bacon, but I don't do that. I just cut up the bacon in pieces and just layer it over top of the shrimp. It makes it so much quicker and easier to throw together, and it comes out just as good, and you can still grab a piece of bacon and a piece of shrimp and eat it just together, so it doesn't have to be actually wrapped. That just happened one time by chance. The shrimp I got, I think, were too small because they didn't have what I normally got, so it was going to be a real pain in the neck to wrap them all. So I decided to just cut up the bacon and put it over top, and that's what I always do now when I make this recipe. As a side, I'm going to make some vegetable fried rice. This isn't a recipe, it's just, I just usually cook up some white rice, and then I'll cook up some stir-fry vegetables. They usually sell them frozen in a bag. Or you can get fresh ones too. I'll just kind of cook those up and add the white rice to it and then season with like some soy sauce. So we're going to do that as a side. Then I'm going to do on Thursday, this is a new recipe actually for Thursday. It is called, I'm sorry, I lost track of where I was here. It is called slow cooker sausage, spinach, and white bean soup. So what I was thinking here, for my daughter that won't eat the sausage, I was thinking I could cook this soup without the sausage in it, like just like the beans and the vegetables and the broth and all that, and then cook the sausage separately, and then again we can add it if we want it, and whoever doesn't want it doesn't have to add it. But I feel like this would be a good soup that could be like delicious with or without the sausage. So that's what we're going to do for Thursday. And that, I don't think I said where it was from before already. This recipe is from damndelicious.net. And then I'm doing grilled cheese on the side with the soup. I always do either soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner on Thursdays because that's when I go grocery shopping. So it just makes it a little bit easier to get dinner cooked when I get home if I have something relatively quick and easy to put together. Then our last meal in the meal plan for this week is Friday, October 16th, and I'm doing honey chicken stir fry, which is also from allrecipes.com. This is just like your basic vegetables and chicken, seasoned with like a honey soy sauce type sauce, and then just served over white rice. So that is it for this week's meal plan. I hope this helped you in some way get your meal plan together. You can always email me with any questions or suggestions at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lolasfrugallife. And you can find blog posts for each of these meal plans that comes out each week, as well as my regular topic-based episodes, which are on Mondays, on my website at lolasfrugallife.com. We do have a private listeners group at facebook.com/group/lolasfrugallife. I'd love to have you join us there. If you enjoy the show, please make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you listen from. And I would love it if you would tag me on Instagram, take a screenshot of the show. A couple people did that fairly recently, and it was really fun. I sent them a message thanking them, and it was just really neat to get to connect with some of you. So also, if you can take a couple of seconds to rate and review the podcast, that is what helps grow the audience by having those ratings and reviews. That would be really helpful to me. So I'd appreciate if you could take a second to do that. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.